Hi, Alec here for Platformly. In this tutorial video we are going to discuss the Sales CRM options in our automation rules. If you have already watched the video of our automation builder regarding Sales CRM, the options are quite similar. So I'm just going to start quickly with the triggers. If you go on search and type in the deal keyword, you will see the options that you're available to use within the trigger. You can add one trigger, as you know, or you can go and add multiple. So you can choose between deal stage changed, deal status changed, and enter a deal pipeline. If you choose enter a deal pipeline, you just need to choose the specific pipeline that is going to be affected. So when a new deal comes to default pipeline in the test project, it will file a trigger and this automation rule will basically be activated. If you choose a deal status or deal stage changed, it is similar. Just the difference is in the status, you choose the pipeline and you choose what status you want. So if one deal, its status is changed from open to won, then this rule will fire. Or if you go deal stage, you choose the pipeline and then all the stages that this pipeline has, and you need to choose the actual stage. So if you go proposal made. So when a specific deal reaches the stage proposal made, it will fire this trigger and automation rule. So now we can add a condition, and it's similar approach like in triggers. So if we type in deal, we can see four options here. Has deal in stage. So again, you choose the pipeline and choose the specific stage. So this checks if the contact has deal in stage qualified within default pipeline. Then we have has deal with status. Similar approach as the stage, it checks the actual status for a deal for the specific contact. Then we have has deal with value. So we can choose between equal to, greater than, or less than. So let's say less than 500. What this means? So when a specific deal is changed from a stage to a proposal made, it will trigger this automation rule, and then this rule will check if that contact which is within the deal has a deal with value less than $500. If that is the case, then it's going to go down to the actions. Another option that remains in the conditions is has total number of deals. So you can come here and also you can choose between equal to, greater than, or less than. So let's say greater than 3. We can choose open. Okay, so you can see has total number of deals. It's gonna check if this contact has more than 3 open deals. If it has, do some specific action down the road. And the actions, this is where we added even more flexibility. So again, we can search for a deal. So we have here a few objects for the deal and 2 more for the actual activity. Okay, so you can add a deal. So if you click add a deal, you can choose to what pipeline you want to add a deal. You can choose to what stage it goes, assign a title, what amount, and choose assign. You can leave it assigned to entire company or choose your team member. Then we have a deal activity. So you add an activity title, activity description. You can choose the activity type, so meeting, lunch, task, etc. Choose assignee. So you're one of your team members, which is basically going to be responsible for this activity. And you can say that due, so it can be right away to the actual date, or it can be after 3 days, and to what deal it should be added this activity. So this selector is important. It exists also in some other options. Most recent deal for this contact. It means that the last deal that was added, for that one, add a deal activity in this pipeline. So in default pipeline, the last deal for the actual contact, add a deal activity in there. If there is, it's gonna add. If there isn't any deal activities in that pipeline, it's not gonna add an activity if there isn't any deals. So this is quite important selector to understand. Then we have all deals for this contact. So you can add an activity to all deals for this contact in this pipeline. Or you can add to all open deals, all won deals, or all lost deals. So I can add a deal activity to all open. To do this, let's say for example, call this contact and send him the offer. Okay, so it's a call. Then I assign Igor to do all of that. He has 1 day to do it, and I want to do it to all open deals for this contact in this pipeline. So it's gonna add an activity for Igor to do that automatically right away. Okay. Then we have add a note to a deal, which is, again, you add a note, the selector, so you choose between more recent deal and the other options, and in what pipeline. Then you have change deal stage. So you choose a pipeline, you choose what stage you want the deal to go, and again the selector with, to what deal is basically affecting to. Is the last one or the other options? The same approach is with change deal status. Just the difference with the stages, it's not the stage, it's basically choosing open, won or lost. And we have two more, which is mark as done as activity. So here basically you choose between next deal activity or all deal activities. To what deal, so most recent deal, and what pipeline. So for this contact in this pipeline, most recent deal, the next deal activity that comes, I want to mark it as done. Okay, the next open one. I can also do mark as done all deal activities. Okay, for this deal. So if everything was finished, he got the offer, I can just close everything for him. We don't have anything else to offer him, so close everything in the latest deal. Okay, and the last one is update deal field value, which you can choose between equal to, increase by, or decrease by. So increase by $50, and again what pipeline and what deal. So in default pipeline, the most recent deal raise its value by $50. If he agreed to something, let's say you're sending him email to sell him 20% more, let's say products from the initial one, and he says yes for a specific price, so you just automatically can raise the deal value to a specific amount, and it will automatically, when something happens, it can automatically raise the deal value. Okay, so that's basically the overview of the options. It's quite flexible and easy to use. So quickly with automation rules you can achieve quite different aspects to be automated from your business. Thanks for watching the videos, and I hope you enjoyed.